と参上シュシュと忍者じゃん巻き起こせ勇気のハリケーンくじけそうになる気持ちを今笑顔に変えたら新しい日々をかけてゆくのさ前だけ見つめてこの星を守るために受け継いできた秘密の力三つの心を合わせたら信じた未来に頑張ろう
Wow, look how beautiful it is.
Yes.
Are you tour guide?
Yes, that's right. What do you want to learn about?
Just now we went through the musical instrument display area and found the musical instrument of the Ede ethnic group very interesting. So now we want to learn about the art and music of the Ede people.
Of course. Let's go in this direction.
Yeah.
Yes.
Welcome to the Ede Ethnic Art and Musical Instrument Display Area. First, we will take you to see the musical instruments.
This is the Dingnam instrument, a type of wind instrument. Dingnam is the name of the Ede people. The Rockline call it Kuput, while the Manam call it Mabot. Blow to the Arabic tune during festivals such as Benuk, worshipping ceremonies, rain prayer ceremonies, New Rite festivals, New House ceremonies, gift giving, and so on.
In their festival, musical instruments are used to sing or just blow in tune. The sound is low, high, and echoes differently, creating the view feature of the mountain and forest of the Central Highland. It sounds like a whirlwind ripping through the mountain and forest. At what time the song was created, many artists still do not know. They only know how to blow and sing. According to the traditional custom of the Ede people, Dingnam is only continuously blown in the house when there is a funeral, from the moment the person dies to the time the person is buried. Dingnam consists of 6 short and long bamboo tubes, arranged into 2 rough or 3 tubes each, on 6 bamboo tube bodies. High and low holes are cut to create sound. The Dingnam blower often plays solo or accompanies the array song of the Ede people. There is a danger of losing his father's tradition, which he is currently facing. It is interesting to note that at present the family can only blow and make the ding trumpet.
That sounds great.
The musical instrument of the Ede that we would like to introduce is the tarungs, which is a popular percussion instrument. Another name for the tarungs, the king called it the tarungs, but some ethnic minorities like the Bana call it by another name, Dokro or King Kwang. The tarungs look is made of a number of bamboo tubes of different size. The instrument consists of a number of parallel tubes, mostly made of bamboo, with one end closes and the other end beveled. Previously, there were two, 3, or 5, 6 tubes. Now there are 6 tubes. Now there are more.
A professional drone will have about 12 to 16 pipes lined up on the shelf in ascending order from large to small, from long to short. The type of fork flute is only available in 5 tubes with the opposite arrangement, the upper tube being large and then going down to the small one.
To make a tarung, people have to go to the forest, choose stray umbrella trees, cut them down, and bring them back. The giant umbrella trees will then be soaked in a mixture of mud and water and then dried in the attic of the rice pan or on the floor of the house for at least 3 months to dry evenly and not crack. After using the hammer to cut the giant umbrella trees into small pieces, each piece had one eye pattern. People need to use a knife to round the two ends and then use the knife handle to hit the giant umbrella and sharpen it.
We are going to use an out to knock on the bamboo tube. The difficulty is in remembering the pitch of the musical notes of each bamboo tube. The most commonly used sticks are wooden sticks or horns and buffalo horns, but according to the experience of musicians, lute makers, their horns are the best because they produce the best sound when percussion is applied. The tarung will a familiar instrument closely associated with the production life in cultural and spiritual activities of the villagers. People use the tarung not only in festivals but also in fields to protect crops from animals and interact in the community, serving cultural activities after a hard day's work and strenuous action.
Traditionally, the tarung is an instrument used by men and only played in the fields. Men abstain from beating in the house and in the village, because the ethnic people believe that in each pie there is a resident god who helps people protect crops on the fields. In the past, people used the sound of the tarung to scare away birds and animals while cultivating rice. If beaten in the house, the tarung would scare away the spirit of livestock and poultry, causing them to fear that they would not grow up or reproduce.
Following that, we will introduce you to the Ede people's wood carving art. The art of wood carving by the Ede people is a wood product and unique art form of the ethnic minorities in the Central Highlands. Inanimate clouds are transformed into vibrant and uplifting new shapes by the skilled hands of artisans.
Wow, very special. So, what is another name for the art of wood carving among the Ede people?
Another name for wood carving art is MacDill.
Great. So beside wood, the Ede people can also sculpt with what other objects? And if they do wood sculpture, what kind of wood do they usually use, and why do they use that type of wood?
In addition to wooden statues, the Ede people also make statues of ivory and buffalo horns. They often use the wood mungden because this wood is resistant to rain and sun and it's very hard.
Faced with the danger that the golden sculpture background may fade away, what have you done, are you doing, and will you do to preserve and promote the art of good carving in your nation?
Faced with the risk that the wood sculpture industry may disappear, some researchers have recently sought to evoke the creative potential of sculpture through campaigns to create wooden statues. The Department of Culture, Information and Tourism of Khartoum Province also have very convincing initiative at Khartoum Provincial Museum. An exhibition of wooden statues of the Central Highlands also took place with the participation of 45 artisans from ethnic minorities such as Dona, Jirai, Etienne, Sudan, Brown, and Monam, especially with the presence of artisans from King and some northern ethnic groups.
Finally, the AD pupils have a lot of interesting and unique things, and there are many festivals that attract tourists, such as the new rice worship ceremony, water worship ceremony, goat worship ceremony, Lent, the ceremony to pray for rain, the new house celebration, and the couple procession. In particular, are important rituals for the pupil. In the AD Longhouse, there's always a couple chair to play the gong.
The Spring Festival of the AD or the New Rice Festival is a festival that the AD hosts after the harvest season to welcome the new year. Some other ethnic groups in the Central Highlands, such as Zarais, Para, Sudan, and Manom, have similar festivals. The AD Pupil Spring Festival, in particular, lasts from the first day of January to the end of the third lunar month.
As far as I know, the festival has a lot of good activities, like giving thanks to the gods. I plan to go there with my family to enjoy the festival flavor in the spring. I hope to see you again with friendly and hospitable tour guides.
Thereby, we can see the important meaning and preserving and developing the beautiful tradition of 54 ethnic groups, right?
That's right. Not only that, we also have the opportunity to get to know each other better, increase our teamwork skills, and learn more about the AD pupil.
Thank you for helping us learn interesting things about the culture and art of the AD pupil. Goodbye. See you soon.
No problem. I hope to see you again in the near future. I hope you have a pleasant visit.
Okay.
Thank you and goodbye.
Chúng mày hẹn số mấy? Đây nè. Cái gì số mấy? Tao số 2. Tao số 7. Chơi cá lớn. Tao số 2. Tao số 1,5 này. Lên số 10 mà. Thấy bựa vừa. Ô, tao thấy cụ tao ở sau lưng trời. Ôi, mà đang mới danh chờ ra đó. Lên cụ ạ. Vui tính nhá. Tối về thấy cô Hân đi ngủ cùng Hân. Tối về thấy cô Hân. Tự dưng về thấy tao vừa xong 100 ngày rồi. Tự dưng thấy tối về